So there'd be a lot of confusion in terms of when I was supposed to speak, when I was not supposed to speak, who I was supposed to touch, who I was not supposed to touch. And for whatever reason, all my intuition for those types of moments was just absolutely gone. Uh, you know, I lost all intuition, you know, for those types of moments. So one of the inside jokes of this summer was just pick up your food. Just fucking pick up your food. Oh, you don't want to eat? Just pick up your food. And the idea is that I'm just supposed to, if you like her, just, put your arm around her. You know? And so many people have been saying that so many times. And it's just very alarming to me, you know? Or like they show this woman at the grocery store at Kroger in my hometown, and physically she's like my absolute dream. I mean, she's like the ideal woman. She's the ideal woman. She's the ideal lover for me. I mean, she really was physically, you know. I don't know if that actually means that she's my friend or not, you know. I tried to talk to her a little bit. I tried to walk with her a little bit, but she didn't seem interested, so I left. And then the whole encounter was framed both online and with others as, there was something that I did to mess the relationship up. And I wasn't entirely sure what that meant. You know, I was just thinking in terms of that moment. In that moment, I had done something. Maybe I spoke too much, or I spoke too little, or I didn't, walk with her long enough in the store, and, stuff like that. I wasn't understanding, but maybe it's something I had did. Maybe I just said something online that offended her, you know, which is possible. That's understandable. And that also is like, absolutely the worst thing to hear ever, because my God, that's one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life. But I just, I'm racking my mind trying to figure out how could I save a relationship like that. She's the most divine creature physically I've ever seen, and that's in my hometown, my small little hometown, that fucking no one used to know about. And just absolutely the most electric girls walking through my hometown. How am I not supposed to be all over them? You know. But most likely they were offended by something I had said online. That's what I'm thinking now. That's the only reason why I would think they would be behaving that way. It's because they must have been offended by something I said online, on top of the fact that my intuition was just gone. My intuition was just absent. I was just constantly outside, constantly burning my branch at both ends, to the point where I had no wit to whittle with, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just walking around burned out and stupid. Never sleeping, always in the sunlight. These beautiful women, which by all rights, I should totally be with. I should totally be with him. For no reason should I not be with him. But mentally and emotionally, I was just very much not even there. I mean, mentally, I'm just completely absent. I was. Now I feel like I'm kind of regaining my senses a little bit. So but it was just presented to me like, whenever I separated from this fucking fine piece of work, god damn. Then I walked to the sandwich shop and it was just presented to me as if I had done something wrong to screw up the relationship. And most likely I had just said something online or over the phone that was just incredibly offensive to her. Most likely. That is the most reasonable explanation I could ever conceive of, as to why she would be so mad at me. you know. So fucking, I feel like if I get back to normal and I feel better, I think other people will kind of start following suit too. I appreciate fame in its own right, but I need that energy to work more in my favor. So I don't want my life to be so sad. I don't want my life to be so sad. And I don't want my credit score to be so low and things like that. I just, I just want to be successful and I mean, that's pretty much all I ever used Instagram for, was to look at girls. That's all I ever used Instagram for. Maybe I'm majoring in women's studies. That's all I ever used it for, is because I'm just infatuated by that. It's hard to separate the way I feel from what I'm looking at, but sometimes that is necessary. But